Capricorn.
Well, Capricorn, Happy New Year 2015 and happy birthday. It is your birthday month, and I want to thank you all for following in 2014. And for all of you newcomers, welcome to the channel. Now, this month here, Capricorn, you have a big party going on in your first house. That is you. Your personality is really shining. It's radiating. We got the Sun, we got Mercury, we got Venus, got Pluto and the new moon here in this area. So you can expect some transformations now kicking in and revving you up. Now, having the Sun here, you have that every year. Mercury is all about communication. We have Venus, which is love. Love is going to be on the forefront here, especially the first few days of January. You will hear something or come to experience something quite beautiful, and then that Venus is going to fizzle into your second house of money and income after the fourth. More on that later though. But I like to see this energy really kicking you off to a new start. And especially also because we got the new moon in this area January 20th. So you're going to have like 3 weeks to just see how all of these energies are going to unfold, so that by the time of the new moon, whatever has felt good this month, that is where you want to place your intentions and say you would like to keep this energy up and going throughout the rest of the year. But we have some big headline news here this month as Saturn has changed its sign. I mentioned that last month as well. You've had some growth experiences in the area of organizations, groups, and so forth, your hopes, dreams, and wishes as well. So some of that has been a little bit of a pressure, but only so that you could grow. Think about it this way, that diamonds can only be created under pressure. So whatever you've taken on, that extra load of responsibilities these last 2.5 years, well, now it is moving into your 12th house. So you're going to feel that something is being lifted off. And the next 2.5 to 3 years, or actually 3 years, to that of December 2017, you're going to see how you're going to grow more spiritually. You're going to pull back from the major world out there, and it's more about self-healing and growing and karmically putting a few things to rest, so that you'll be up and running with a new 28-year cycle once you hit 2017 there, when Saturn goes into your first house. But right now, yes, it is. You're going to feel the shift, and I feel that for many of you Capricorns, you're going to feel that it is welcomed as you pull within and aim upwards. All right, it's all about the big, full cycle of things, and you're going to be putting things to rest. You're going to love it. Trust me. But let's talk a little bit about what's going to happen here right as the year kicks off. We have a decision between Mars and Jupiter. Mars is action, drive, and your goals, and Mars currently here is in your second house. So you've been contemplating here in December about how to strategize, how to build new arenas for your income streams. So you might have been crunching away at numbers, thinking about 2015 and how that's going to work out for you, especially as you know now that you're going to be stepping down a little bit from that very busy area that you've had. And Mars in Aquarius can give you brilliant ideas and original ideas as well. So make the most out of it before it moves out of your second house, which will be already here on January 4th. So then Mars will be very busy actively about communication. That's going to pick up. You might feel that there might be more small trips coming up, just, even road trips out of town, maybe just a day or two away might help a lot of this restlessness. But also sometimes traveling allows you to think a little bit more clearly when you're away and get a different perspective on things. So you'll see how that is going to work for you. Then January 4th here, we're going to have Venus have the first run-in with this new placement of Saturn. Okay, we got Venus now doing the dance with Saturn. Venus in your first house there, so that's your personality, up against now here with Saturn in the 12th. So you're going to encounter, it's like, what do I need for me right now? What do I need? And you're not normally somebody who's very selfish here, but you're going to be looking at your needs, okay? First house versus the 12th house. It's like wanting now to kind of go within, do things differently. And on the 13th, we have an unexpected news coming in. This is between your first house and that of Uranus, which is family. So there could be some need for you, some attention perhaps, some activity, but it's all positive, it's good. It's in a sense of renewal here on the 13th. However, though, on the 15th, well, Mars here now, having moved into this third house, is squaring up against Saturn. So Saturn is karma. It could be father, it could be your boss, supervisor, it could be the government, or somebody that you feel has some influence upon you. And Mars is men, so it could be some male coming in here, challenging you a little bit. And then if we think Saturn in the 12th house has to do with karma, well, then it could be a karmic interaction here with a male person, and then see how that's going to work out for you, because it's going to leave you thinking, feeling like you're needing to make a choice. And that choice is going to be especially highlighted there on the 19th, when Venus and Jupiter are opposed to one another. Now, Venus still in your first house, but it's just about to move into your second house for money. But it might have to do with the journey. Jupiter is long distance, it's foreign places, countries, and so forth. You might start thinking about that you'd like to make a trip, plan something at least, but it's all going to be determined on your income right now, because Jupiter is in that 8th house for shared resources, so, or banking, investment institutions, and so forth. So you'll see how that's going to play in whether to make that choice now or hang a little bit and see how Venus is going to pick up your income. You'll know a little bit later in the month. However, there on the 21st, Venus then will move out of your first house into the income house. That's why it might have been a little too early to make a decision on the 19th. But Mars here is a little restless, wanting to do something fun, all right? It's conjuncting here with Neptune. That's your hopes and dreams and the ideal. So listen to your dreams here at this point. And this conjunction is taking place here in your third house. Once again, has to do with travel, wanting to get out and about, or also communicating with someone regarding your hope and dream. Could be here on the 20th. On the 23rd, yes, you're feeling pretty strong about whatever you did earlier in the month, because there's some feedback coming to you, and I think that had to do with stepping back from taking on too much, maybe drawing a couple of limitations. Think about Saturn as rings, just drawing some lines so that you know that you can preserve a little energy. It's feeling good. And then on the 28th, we have some news coming in from afar. Uranus right here now also might spring a little surprise on you, feeling that this has to do with family or a family member, but it could also just be where you live, how you live, property and real estate as well. So if you're looking to move or change things up or renew things at home, then this would be a day you might receive some news. If you want to upgrade something, then delightful, right? But the only thing is that we need to recall that Mercury is going to go retrograde this month, which it will from January 21st to that of February 11th. So we don't really want to go buy big, huge items. And right here, it looks like it could be in the home that you would like to purchase something. It's okay to go out and research, find what it is you want and what you like. And if you can delay it to mid-February, that would behoove you, just so you don't buy some funky item that might be needing to be returned. Now, for those of you that are leasing an apartment or leasing a house, could be something like that coming up for renewal as well. Just since it's Mercury there retrograding, and even though it now, yes, has moved into your second house of income, but we have still this connection though to Uranus and how and where you live. So you might see that might come up. But at the end of the month, I really see a lot of power, a lot of passion. We got Mars and Pluto there doing the dance. So there's something really pinpointed, focused here with some male in your life. And Mars is dynamite, Pluto is nuclear. You're a little apprehensive though, because Venus is squaring off on Saturn. So the Venus within you, whether you're male or female, we all have Venus, is a little apprehensive, maybe just a little, I won't say shy of, but perhaps a little guarded. Saturn will guard you from the unknown and the unknown factor. However though, I see you playing off of your partner here, and it's going to determine how the partner really comes through. But the partner is going to be really strong and trying to convince something. That is what Mars and Pluto together will do. And the aspect is good. It is, in fact, here in the sign of now, Pisces, which is really romantic. So you might get some romantic energy coming in here in a very creative way. And of course, Mars is now working itself up here. It's been in contact with Neptune on the 20th, right? And now it's touched upon your hopes and dreams. And then here, Pluto is wanting to transform it in some way. This Pluto's in your first house. So I'm feeling that whatever the situation will be, it's going to leave you feeling empowered. So I'm loving to see that. We have the full moon here, January 4th for you, which is going to be in the partner's house. So you might feel that this area is going to be illuminated with good news here on the 4th. And that kind of coincides here too with that Venus-Saturn on the same day. That might want to lock something in, some words of love here that might shore you up. So yeah, if we look at the 4th and we look at the 30th, well, I think we got something going here for you. And then of course, that new moon here on January 20th, Capricorn, where we want to put down our intentions. And you will put down your intentions about your needs right now, standing those grounds since it's the first house. And so you're kind of really clear about what you want 2015 to be like. And it's good since it's early in the year, it's your birthday month, you're even more empowered. So January, great way to start the year. So listen to your partner though, chart this month, just to know where he or she is changing it up with that Saturn, because as you're pulling back, you need to know where your partner is changing so that you can be supportive of it, because your partner is definitely going to know and notice a change in you. So you want to know what's going on there too. So thank you for watching, liking, and sharing, and do go listen to your moon and your rising sign as well. And I'll see you next month, Capricorn.